What's going on, you guys? petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about Yu Yu Hakusho episode 107. So this episode of Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty damn simple. It basically focuses on two fights. Jin versus this one dude who used to know Ryzen, and we got the ice guy who looks like an android from Dragon Ball Z fighting this Vegeta-ish looking guy. Not quite just like Vegeta, but he just kind of has that hairline a little bit. But yeah, he's fighting that guy. And they're pretty good fights. The animation is good. We also get... It's not an off-screen fight, but the one monk who can like stretch his body around, he beats one of the other Dark Tournament fighters, the dude with the ponytail and the sword. That was some actually really clean animation right there. That looked really, really good. Other than that, though, we have Jin versus this guy who used to know Ryzen, and he basically just gets totally spanked and ends up getting knocked unconscious while still standing up. And then the ice guy loses as well. So all the Dark Tournament guys are losing at this point, and why are they here? Why did we focus on them training? What does this serve at all? There's so many things in this arc that don't serve a purpose, and it's starting to get annoying, honestly. You know, we got the little kid, and he fights his dad, you know, Yomi, and it's like, well, who cares about this kid? The series is about to be over. Who cares about these losses for the Dark Tournament fighters, because the series is about to be over. Now, had the series continued on, you could develop these characters. They could learn from their losses, they could go farther, it could be really, really good, but you're just going to have them lose now. They're here for like no reason except to just bring them back. I mean, there are signs of character development, especially with the ice guy, where he has an answer for Kurama's question in the little flashback. That's another thing. We did not need a flashback for that guy. Unless he's going to be important, we did not need a flashback for that guy who fought Jin. That was a waste of time, in my opinion, unless he becomes an important character in this arc. But yeah, I mean, they're just losing. I don't know what the fuck the point was of bringing them in was. I don't know if Togashi was like gonna do a war arc and then just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do another tournament, fuck it. I don't know, but this arc just feels disjointed in terms of its first half to second half, and I don't know, there's just a lot of pointless things so far, and I feel like when you only have a few episodes left, or, you know, a decent little tiny chunk of chapters left, you really shouldn't waste time on anything. I mean, this is the end-all be-all of Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's fucking a needle in the haystack compared to fucking Chapter Black. I mean, it is, from a plot writing standpoint, character standpoint. I mean, action is just creativity. I mean, you know, but whatever. Like I said, there were ups to this. Good animation, pretty solid story progression. You know, these fights are wrapping up kind of quickly. I mean, it is kind of going a little bit slow, but it did skip a bunch of the fodder fights, so that's good. And apparently Kurama's going to go into action pretty soon. And yeah, I think they were hinting that Demon World may change because of this tournament. Like, if this tournament is like an annual thing that happens every few years, and people come in and they fight very sportsmanlike and they have fun or whatever, the Demon World could go through a change. That's okay, I guess. Not really. It's kind of weird, but it's not really anything to complain about. It's just a theory on whatever the chick King's name is, the one with Hiei. I forget her name now. Moroku, maybe? I forget, but yeah, there's really not much else to say, though. The fighting was pretty good. The animation was actually pretty damn good in a lot of scenes, which I'm glad the animation's been good for a few episodes in a row now. Especially when you're going towards the end, you might as well just blow the budget. And that's really all I have to say. You know, some nice little bits of character development for these, you know, side characters, but I don't know. I mean, they're still running with that yo-yo kid fucking falling in love with that other chick joke. That's still not funny. But yeah, I mean, this review sounds really negative, but it's really not a bad episode. It's really just the arc in general that kind of irks me. But still, it's okay at best. It's passable. If it wasn't the final arc, I wouldn't be nearly as hard on it. But it is the final arc, so it is pretty problematic from, you know, that standpoint. But anyways, I'll probably give this episode around a 7 out of 10. I thought it was an okay episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. Not as good as the previous episode, but still had its enjoyable parts. So, yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'm going to call it an okay. And thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of this episode of Yu Yu Hakusho in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram. That would be awesome. I post stuff there sometimes. Please rate this video. Giving it a thumbs up would also help me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't already or if you like what you've seen here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.